ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
You've clicked on the Weather Extreme video. I'm ABC 3340 meteorologist Brian Peters with you for this Saturday, February the 2nd edition. And today is Groundhog Day, and I'm afraid he saw his shadow. You know what that means? 6 more weeks of winter. Well, let's not worry about the folklore. How about getting into some Skycam images this morning? A little out of focus here, but kind of an interesting shot from Cullman this morning. Camera having a little trouble focusing there on the sunrise occurring. And down in Jasper, kind of a pretty sunrise off in the distance with a little bit of color. And we can see a little color from Cheehaw, one of my favorite shots up there. High pressure at the surface is moving off to our east, and as it does, moisture is going to return, and that could mean some rain for us for Sunday, Monday, and then the big event on Tuesday. In the upper atmosphere, 500 millibars, or roughly 18 to 20,000 feet. You can see we're coming under a southwesterly flow with a nice tapping of moisture out of the Pacific. The trough that brought us the wet weather a couple of days ago is now up over New England and exiting the country, and a new trough expected to develop in the western part of the United States. And you can see the weather's shifted. We're kind of between, and the watch warning map certainly shows that, with lots of watches and warnings and advisories for the western states, and we can see some of those exiting the northeast. Temperatures this morning, they're fairly nice across the southeastern U.S. in terms of at least they're pretty seasonable. We're cool, but not terribly cold, and we expect to recover quite a bit today. Storm Prediction Center outlooking an area for severe weather for day 3. This would be Monday, out in primarily around Arkansas and a little bit of the surrounding area. But the big news is we're still looking at a possible sizable event for Tuesday. It looks like for central Alabama, it would be probably the latter part of the day, probably late afternoon and into the nighttime hours. All right, let's go ahead and look at the 06Z GFS model run. And here is the forecast for Sunday at midday, and you can see we're still under a southwesterly flow, and that'll help us to warm up at the surface, showing the possibility that we may see a bit of a warm front come back this way, although I don't think that we're going to see a lot of rain. I noticed that the MOS numbers were up significantly, so it looks like we will have the potential to see some showers. On Monday, the western trough begins to really get its act together, as we can see a number of different little pieces of energy in it that are helping to intensify that. And then by Tuesday at midday, that trough is headed out as it's headed our way, and with it dragging a front with a low up over, kind of a double-barreled low, a low up over the eastern Great Lakes with another low over the mid-Mississippi River Valley. That low by midnight on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, that low, the southern low, is over western Pennsylvania, and it looks like the cold front is sweeping through central Alabama. So again, I think our greatest chances for severe weather will come late in the day on Tuesday, which also happens to be election day in the state of Alabama, as we head to the polls for the primaries. The front goes on out of here by Wednesday, and you can see we're going to cool down. You see the 540 line in the vicinity of Muscle Shoals. The pattern, the one low heads on out, and by Thursday we've got another low coming in our way. Not sure that that's going to have a whole lot of moisture to work with, but I'm certain that we'll see some clouds probably on Thursday once again. That zips on by and will bring some colder air to the mid-Atlantic states and to the northeastern U.S., and then by Saturday, we're still under kind of a cool pattern, but not terribly, terribly cold, with a good ridge off to our west, and certainly no real pattern change here and on Sunday either, as the ridge migrates over our way, and you can see that puts us under a nice surface high. So it looks like next weekend will also be dry. Go ahead and troll out to the end of the cycle. This is the 17th of February. The pattern remaining fairly active with, you can see, kind of a double-barreled situation. One low trough hanging back in California, and another one is zipping out across the central United States, and that brings another storm system our way around the 17th or into the 18th. Well, we certainly appreciate you tuning in to the Weather Extreme video. Certainly hope that you have a great Saturday. Should have the next video back here posted by Sunday morning around 8:30 or so. Have a great weekend, and God bless.